Welcome everyone. My name is Kat. You are on my art channel, Senior Art. I'm very happy to have you all here today. Hello! I finally got around to finishing my last panel that I needed to do for my overlay. So now you'll get to see it. Hello. Happy Thursday to you all. We are one day away from hopefully most of your weekends. I'm 2 days away from my weekend, so I'm super pumped about that. And so tonight what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to get a chance to just hang out and have some fun. I wanted to paint some cows, and so I chose a cow, not multiple, but just a cow. And we're gonna draw a moo today. Moo, as my niece calls them. She calls them moo-moos. And I love it. I love it so much. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So, woo! I know, I do moo overlays. I know, overlays are great. They're fun. I'm learning OBS better and better every day. Trying to, at least. Alright, so let me go ahead and find... I know you love looking at my face, but let's switch it over to art. Here, let me switch us over to the art. There we go. Now you can see our moving picture. So I'm gonna try to work it real good. So anyways, how you doing, mathicist? How you all doing? Hope you had a good day today. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna make some, if you're wearing headphones, I'm gonna make spraying noises in your ear. That sounded wrong. I honestly didn't mean it to sound that bad, but it really did. Oh well, that's okay. We're all adults here. Maybe. I don't know. I just learned the other day, though, that Twitch actually has an age restriction, which I was completely unaware of. Because I don't think they asked me for my age when I made my channel. So I'm really surprised. So Twitch is actually suggested for viewers 17 and older. And I'm like... So everything on my channel can be PG-13. That's what you're telling me. At least anything over PG-13, because you are targeting viewers that are 17. They're almost adults. Gotcha. So we're gonna do some... I gotta decide colors to do. If I should do like a Fauvist cow, or if I should do a realistic cow. Not sure. I have all these lovely lines, and I'm working with cold press watercolor paper instead of hot press. I'm a huge fan of hot press paper because it's so smooth and silky. Cold press has texture. I don't know if you can see it. I don't even know if I got really... let me avoid my mic because I'm hitting my mic. Can you see that texture? Just focusing a little bit. See all that texture? All that beautiful texture? So yeah, we're gonna work with cold press. So, think about some of the less family friendly stuff on Twitch. I know. I've realized that I consume a lot of Twitch. Most of the time it's past broadcast kind of stuff, so I always catch the VODs. I rarely catch anything live because I live in the Eastern time zone. Kind of sucks that way. So I realized that I'm quite polite. I'm not the politest. I tell dad jokes. I tell corny puns. Yeah. So it's all relative, I think. Hello, Lady Boa. So Wooden Boa audibly gasped when we turned this on. Gasp. Oh, I forgot, Wooden Boa, you like cows. Well, moo-moos today. It's gonna be so exciting. Welcome to the... I don't know if you can see my shirt. I'm wearing cows. I'm feeling the power of cows today. So if you like cows, you are in the right place. I was trying to decide whether we should make our cow a Fauvist cow, or if we should genuinely, honestly try to make it look like a cow. Like an actual cow. I don't know. I love Fauvist cows though. You don't know what Fauvism is? Let's see if I can spell it right. It's Fuavism, I think is how you spell it. Fauvism is a movement of art that happens right after Impressionism. Because, you know, artists be crazy. They were cray-cray back then. So what they did is they used non-local color to paint their paintings. So most of it was landscape paintings. So when I say non-local colors, it meant that their grass was purple. Grass doesn't come in purple. Skies don't come in green, but they did it. It was my favorite movement in college. I absolutely adored Fauvism. I adored the idea of just being like, just peace out, real colors. I understand your functions in life, but I'm not following any of it. It was so fantastic. It was so freeing. So I painted a lot of Fauvist cows. I mean a lot. Cows were my things in college. I painted a ton of them. So I'm pretty sure that when I graduated from college, everyone was very surprised when I did something other than cows. So it was my favorite, yes. But then he let out a very tiny, excited moo. Yes, like a Pete moo. But Pete goes aroo, and he does not moo, unfortunately. I would love to hear a dog moo, though. I think that'd be great. Thank you, Mathersus. I appreciate it. I got it halfway there. I just flipped my U and my A. I'm slightly dyslexic, so that kind of makes sense. I almost got there. That's why sounding things out sometimes is really difficult for me because, yeah, being slightly dyslexic makes it kind of hard. Not enough to like prevent me from like doing normal things. It's just my brain just doesn't hold on to the proper spelling of things. So I think what I'm going to do is that I had used a brown watercolor pencil. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and lightly make a tonal wash. Tone. So basically I'm going to tone the paper with my watercolor pencil. And so it's going to have this nice light undertone. And we're going to let it dry. So that way when we put anything above it, it's got like a nice base color to start from. It's something that watercolors rarely do. We rarely have, actually, I don't even know if I can buy toned paper, watercolor paper, to be honest. Because we use the color of the paper so much. So we use that white to have the absolute whites. But I'm not going to worry about that here. If I want to add absolute white, I've got tricks. I have white watercolor. And I also have amazing pens that can do that too. So I won't worry about that. I'll just keep applying and just dabbing. And just dab it out. That's what I'm here for. Spelling and math. Thanks. Thanks, Mathersus. I appreciate it. This is why we are partners. I take care of your perception. I'm not really sure what else I contribute. But I'll notice things for you all the time. So that is what I'm trained to do. So I accomplished a long time goal today. I answered an important work question using Venn diagrams. I have not done a Venn diagram since college. So that has been a long, hot minute. In fact, I don't even remember how to do them anymore because I learned how to do them, I took the test, and then it went, it just pieced out, peeps. Not important information for my brain to retain, so it did not retain it. Just had a thought, I should tape this artwork so I can get kind of crazy. You're the ideas person. Oh, thank you. Not all of my ideas are good. I was trained in college how to bullshit and make up ideas on the fly, so that is what I'm good at. Not good at many things, but if you ask me to give a reason for anything, I can give it to you in a drop of the hat. I don't know if that's what my professors intended. I don't think it was, but I got real good at it. So my professors love to ask the question, what makes art? Why do you do art? And it's a good question to ask, and it's a question I ask myself all the time. And my answer always changes from year to year or day to day, depending on what kind of mood I am. I don't know what is art. I don't know what qualifies as art. Because I think everyone reacts to art like with their emotions, so there's not a good way to justify it. But I do know that people like learning about art. And they want to know, like, what was your meaning? What were you thinking? What were you feeling? Some people are like, was this a dream or not a dream? Just to let you know, my little cow is just because I wanted to paint a cow. Because cows make me happy and I wanted to be happy today, so cow happened. That is why there is this art. Cows make me happy. So we are cowing today. Oops. Let me set that over there. So I forgot to tape before I started painting because I do want to put a background color because it'll really, if we go crazy with our colors, it'll really help. So I need to tape and then do my background. Especially since my paper is bubbly. Those kinds of open-ended abstract questions is what sent me straight to mathematics. What was the author of this poem thinking? I bet he really wanted a Big Mac with extra cheese. Oh man, what was it that my college, my guy friends always ordered the same thing from McDonald's, and it wasn't one of the things you could find on the item. I think it was like so they ordered I forgot what it was called. I'm gonna have to ask them. I'm sure they still remember. I don't know if they still eat it, but basically it was a double Mac. So the one with the two patties. And then they would also, I forgot the name. I really wish I could remember the name. So what they would do is that they would do a double mac with cheese, and in between the two beef patties and cheese, they would order the breaded chicken, so like the chicken sandwich that you can get from McDonald's. So you had like beef, chicken, and beef, and cheese all the way between, and it was like their favorite thing. I forgot what they called it, but it's not on the menu. Like, you have to ask for it, like, specially. But I lived in a college town, so of course they knew exactly what you were talking about. I didn't go to McDonald's for their Big Macs. I went there for their chicken nuggets. Especially around Super Bowl time, being a very poor college kid, I would totally take advantage of their chicken nuggets they always had on sale for Super Bowl. I think that was the only time I would eat there, is because I couldn't afford it otherwise, so McDonald's was not in the budget. A double Mac? I don't know, I forgot what it was called. It had a very unique, funny name. I'll have to ask my friends. I'll have to tweet it, just a random tweet. I'll have to go and, if I can figure out what the name is, I'll add it to Command Boa. College. Yes, where you think you can eat anything you want, but it's not true. Learns that with the current number of nuggets you can order at one time, 43 is the largest number of nuggets you can't order? Like, you can't order 43 nuggets? Why would you order an odd number of nuggets? To be honest, the most I ever ordered, I think, was 25, I think. It's a lot of nuggets, kids. Don't eat that many nuggets. Your heart will stop. I'm surprised that mine is still beating. You can order 44, but you can't order 43. You know, my world is expanding. Twitch is recommended for 17 and older. You can order 44 nuggets, but not 43 when it comes to McDonald's. Man, it's a big old world out there. Don't know what I'm going to do with all this knowledge. Man, if someone ordered 44 nuggets, a store could easily run out of nuggets super quick. That's a lot of nuggets, man. Phew. That's a lot of nuggets. I'm assuming that Mather says the reason why you know this, to me, what is very obscure knowledge, is because you ordered 44 nuggets at one time. You can order 4 10-piece and 1 4-piece to get 44, but no combination will get you to 43. Okay. It's been a long time since I've ordered from Mickey D's. I don't remember. Mix the color really quick. Alright, go make this paper happy. Sky colors. What should I do? Phthalo? Blue? Probably. It's been a long time, my friend. Let's phthalo it up. Nugget math! I know. I may have paid attention. I would have paid attention more if I was in elementary school and they were like, okay, kids, we're going to do nugget math today. You're going to figure out how to exactly order the right amount of nuggets from a McDonald's menu. I think every kid in class would have paid attention to that, because that's practical math, man. So I think I ordered 25 for the Super Bowl once. So did my roommate. So technically I paid for 50. See, I did the 25 for the Super Bowl, but it was just for me. It was not for anyone else. I hoarded those chicken nuggets. I ate those for a week, and it was a lot of chicken nuggets. That was a bad idea. Hopefully you didn't eat all those chicken nuggets at once, because I think like the serving suggestion is like maybe 4 or something like that. It's not very many. Just like I think if you order was it a White Castle burger, So you can get an order of those 2 really, really small burgers, but technically the serving size is only 1 because with 1 you max out your sodium intake for the entire day. Like you can't take any more sodium with 1 burger. And I'm just like, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. How can they... I don't know how we allow them to sell food that bad for us. And us as consumers can't keep track of it all. In college, I did not care about that kind of stuff. I was more interested in food and how to get it cheaply. That's why I ordered from McDonald's a lot. But I don't eat McDonald's anymore because, you know, my metabolism has always been poor, but it's in worse shape now than it was back then. So I don't do that anymore. Perhaps that's why I became gluten intolerant to many chicken nuggets. I also read that it's healthier, relatively, to eat 2 quarter pounders than it is to eat 1 order of McDonald's fries. Man, they're crack fries? Wow. Hello, Puppy Boa. I love you too. To go, puppy. I hope you're giving your parents lots and lots of kisses. If you ever want to run around for 2 miles, just let me know. Interesting. Food is interesting. It's something that, like, I never thought about as a kid. But now that I'm older, I'm like, maybe I should have taken the time as a kid to learn about, like, nutrition. And what's interesting to me is that, like, you know, as a kid, you crave that kind of stuff. You craved the junky foods. It's weird. Like, why do we crave such junky food? Other than it tastes really good, I guess. Biology, I know. I guess it must be something about, like, because fast food also has a high content level of sugar. And I guess when you're growing a lot and your cells are expanding and multiplying, maybe, like, your red blood cells who love glucose are probably like, yum, please give me more sugar. 'Cause I've rarely met a kid who, like, doesn't crave some kind of sugar in some form. Like, if it's not outright sweets, it's some kind of junk food that has a lot of sugar in it, like ketchup. That's the weirdest thing to me to have sugar in. Why does ketchup need sugar? It does have sugar in it. It's such an odd thing to have sugar in it. You're like, why? Why do you need this? It doesn't make any sense. Easy source of carbs. I guess that's true. I guess that's true. It burns hot, which is what your body wants. Because it's not like it stays in your system that long, depending on what kind of kid you are. If you were like me, it didn't stay in your system that long. My mom was a firm believer in the sun is out, you are outside. Go outside. Do whatever you want, as long as it's outside and you're home before dark. Just Watch out for snakes and poisonous bugs and mesquite bushes. Pretty easy rules to live by. Oh, and cactuses. Don't fall into those either. But now that I think about it though, when I was a kid, we never went to McDonald's unless they had the mini Thai babies there. So, you know, I was a 90s kid. Thai babies were super popular and we loved them. And that was the only reason why we went to McDonald's. We never went there for any other reason. Watch out for snakes. I know. I remember when Pokemon plushies first came to Burger King. I do not remember that. I was not a Pokemon kid. It's just never caught on. I didn't have any game consoles as a kid, so it's probably why. Heard cat snoring. It's hard being a cat in my studio. Sorry, I'll push that up because you can't see me lifting clouds. Should label this as cow dreams for all your cow dreams. There we go, instant clouds. Wet on wet technique, and then just take paper towel, take your favorite cloth, and ta-da, instant clouds. So now he's floating in my favorite background for cows. Just blue sky and some white fluffers. Oh my goodness, I love the sky. It reminds me of that Hatsune Miku song. The one where she yodels. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes, I love that song. I probably could not beat that song. But I love it because the cow is like this big fat... Anyways, if you haven't looked it up, you should look it up because the song's adorable. I don't mind yodeling, so the yodeling doesn't bother me whatsoever. But the cows are like this big round ball with little legs that stick out. So cute. And then the clouds turn into sheep. Oh, it's adorable. It's adorable. Oh man, that's one happy cow. I know, right? Just wanted something that would make me happy. Cows make me happy. That's all cows want. Big blue open skies and green pastures. That's all they need. And enough space. Don't overcrowd your cows, man. Doesn't make for happy cows. Or chickens. Or really any kind of herd animal. Give them pastures. Graze them responsibly. Meaning that you alternate which fields they stay in throughout the year. So that way you're eco-friendly and you allow your fields to regenerate in between grazing period. Be a responsible rancher, which most ranchers are. They're really nice people. They already know all this. Alrighty. Alright. Let me see here. Psychedelic colors for the cow, or be responsible and paint it cute. I don't know. I don't know. So make sure that our cows move. Yes, they must move. Happy cows move. They do not stay in itty bitty tiny pens. Psychedelic? I wrote cute. Maybe I should make a brown cow. How now, brown cow? Hold on, let me look up a color really quick. I'm going to paint a brown cow. They have breeds and names. Oh wow, it's a yogurt. I did not know this. Ooh, and there's a definition in the Urban Dictionary. I'm gonna click on that first. Where chocolate milk comes from. Look at all those brown cows. I guess the farmer must sell chocolate milk. We'll go with that one. That one's much nicer. The interwebs can be a very dark place. I cannot remember the name. There's a particular breed that has a beautiful color, but I cannot remember what they are called. It will come. It'll come to me. Sorry, I'm looking at an overly fuzzy brown cow, and it's giving me heartthrobs. Oh my gosh, so cute. In case you didn't know, I've always wanted cows. I want 2 cows and 8 goats. I'm not picky at all. And lots of cats and puppies. I won't have a farm any time in my life, but one can dream. Here, I will click on this cute little moo. Oh my gosh, cows are adorable. So cute. Okay, so think cinnamon, and basically you've got cute brown cow. All right. We lost Cat. To the cows of the internet. Yes, to the cows of the internet I am lost. Okay, so to make cinnamon color, you will need red and brown, and preferably maybe something that already does the work for you, aka a color that you don't have to bend terribly too much to make it do what you want. That's any kind of art, really. It's just knowing your materials well enough that you can manipulate them in ways to make them do all the hard work for you. You should not work hard for your colors, because they're hard to replicate. Alrighty, let me see. Let me go. I'm gonna try burnt sienna and see if that will get me a little closer. Plus, we're giving our sky some time to dry, because if I put cute brown cow on top of a wet sky, it will turn into a mud sky. And I worked really hard on that sky. Really want it to stay pretty. Don't want to turn it into mud sky. Mud sky would make me sad. Might do a wash. Okay, hold up just a second. Let me turn up iTunes. Let me see if I can. There we go. You can see my, I don't know if you can see it, but my paper is doing a woo. It's doing a woo wave. See, that's a delicious cinnamon color. And since we've already toned everything, it's awesome. So we don't have to work nearly as hard because the color's already there. We'll just spend some time to lift some color out, add color in, and then we'll be able to add some of that beautiful sky color in here too. So we'll make really nice colors. Lumos. Welcome, welcome. Hope you had an utterly fantastic day today. I'm doing a cow today because I just wanted to do something really happy. So we're doing something really happy. Oops. Oh, that's okay. I just realized I was like, that's the nose that I'm totally putting. That's supposed to be a different color. That's okay. We'll just go blue. Let's do that. There we go. There we are, no problem. There are no whoops. There are only happy accidents. Yes, Lumos was there for all of my cows. I think Lumos actually has a couple of my cow paintings in her home. Yes, my cows, they always come back. You'll always see the recurring theme. I always do elk and cows. They just keep showing back up. They're just something I like doing. Hi, Ada. She finally woke up and now she's wandering around. Okay. Double checking because I'm just kind of putting my hand in the middle of this and I'm like, oh man, I could really mess it up. Utterly busy. Almost there, Lumos. Almost to the end of your week. The Friday is in sight. We can literally see it from here. Yay, 2 stomachs to digest things. I always wanted to, I still do, because it's a weird thing. So, in a lot of colleges that specialize in agriculture, they'll actually have livestock there on campus, and they'll take care of the livestock. And one of the things that they'll do is they'll cut a hole into the side of a cow's, the lining of their stomach wall. And they'll put basically like a plug there, so that way they can do tests and stuff. It doesn't harm the animal at all, and they keep it really sanitary. But you can actually see like their innards working, and I'm like, oh, I really wanted to take one of those classes. I just think it would be so cool just to be able to observe an animal like that. because those animals do get very well taken care of because they literally do have a hole in their side. But you can learn a lot about animals that way. Oh, I love your cows. They always make me smile. That's good. That's good. I'm going to try to make this one a little more cinnamony. So I'm taking burnt sienna and just a hint of green. Kind of help tone out some of the... Ooh, came out really bright there. Let's see if I can add some water. Blurp. I was watching Bob Ross the other day, and it was one of his earlier videos that he had done, and he was like, you gotta make the sound effects. You gotta go whoosh. Otherwise you can't feel the snow falling off the side of the mountain. Just made me very happy. Another fun story from my childhood was that I love my mom. She's like the best person in the world. And one of the fun things that she would do when we were in the car is she would make car noises. So that way, like when we went around a corner or something, it was overly dramatic and like Need for Speed kind of like sound effects. So much fun. Super, a ton of fun. I would highly recommend doing it. If you're easily embarrassed, just do it when no one else is in the car. But just makes driving fun. Because a lot of times driving is super stressful. At least for me it is. But making sound effects make you feel a lot better about driving. Because you can have fun driving and have sound effects. So, just like art, you can have fun in art, and you can make sound effects. So your paints can go sploosh and do whoosh, and you can feel the snow coming off that mountain. Although we don't have snow, we have clouds, so I guess you can feel the cool breeze in the clouds. It's a nice summer day. While we add washes of brown. Beat the devil out of it. Yes, the brushes. Beat the devil out. It's like, don't do it in any place that you like really want to keep the paint looking nice. So you'll splatter it all over. I like whoosh. It's the door saying, I'm closed. I do that when I make a left turn at a stop sign. Oh, there's a dad joke. Okay, so why does Waldo only wear stripes? Because he doesn't want to be spotted. Or you can really shout about it if you're making a left-hand turn. I'm going left. Meow. I like that line too. So a line from Big Bang Theory. Sheldon was upset because Leonard couldn't find Waldo, so Leonard replied, he's hard to find. If he was easy to find, the book would be called There's Waldo. Yes. I love those books. I also loved I Spy books. Yeah, those are the best. I was really good at I Spy and Where's Waldo? already missed Big Bang Theory. I still haven't seen the last season. I did see the last episode, but I still haven't seen the last season. I think the past 2 seasons I have not seen. We need to get those seasons. Might be a good Christmas gift. I have to do that. Yeah, because Christmas is right around the corner, as scary as that is. It's like I was looking for Halloween decor because I'm really interested in getting some Halloween themed like Christmas lights, because I really like having Christmas lights all year round because I am just that person. And I've been looking high and low for Halloween themed, and it's like it's already gone. Like I went to Walmart, I went to Target, and I could not find Christmas lights, like, you know, Halloween colored. You know how they always come out with the purple and the oranges, and I could not find them for the life of me. And I was like, what is happening that, like, it's September and all the Halloween stuff is gone? Like, does not compute. I don't understand that the only thing that you have left from Halloween is just your candy, which I don't really want because, you know, well, I should start shopping for candy soon, but I'm just like, what is going on? I don't understand. I guess I may need to go to like Spirit Halloween or something like that to find those kinds. I was just super surprised. I would have thought that they would have been in low supply, just not like nothing was there. Which I was like, oh man, okay. Now. Benny singing Soft Kitty to Sheldon. Aw, that's a good Big Bang Theory favorite moment. My favorite moment is I really love the Christmas episode that they play D&D and Sheldon kills Santa Claus, and I love the ending of that episode. It's so perfect. Love it very much. Don't want to spoil it just in case you haven't seen it, but yeah. I won't spoil the very ending. It's been out for a while, so I'm assuming most people have seen it, but I love that Christmas episode. Ho, 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 you big dork. Yes. It's a great episode. Well, there goes Christmas. And I missed out on having sex with my girlfriend for this. one was a good choice. Good. I'm glad you like it. I don't normally do brown cows. Let me grab my water really quick. It's such a pretty moo. Yeah. Adorable cow for the win. Yeah, we're just slowly but surely working up on those beautiful cinnamon layers. Oh no, brown cow. I bet cinnamon chocolate milk would taste really good now that I'm thinking about it. Because he's like cinnamon colored. He's not really like, at least to me, he's cinnamon colored. I guess he kind of looks, he still looks pretty brown, but to me he looks cinnamon colored. Oh, that's too late. Blurp. Get brave. Blurp. Color. Let me get into that green a little bit. Blurp. I realized today that October is coming up real quick. And so a part of me is kind of like, okay, I need to get all my color out now because I'm going to dedicate an entire month to black and white and gray. It's very hard. It's a good challenge though. But it's super hard for me to do. So I do Inktober every year, and if you don't know what Inktober is, it's a challenge that they do on Instagram. It started on Instagram at least. I think it now encompasses many different forms of media, so it's not just Instagram anymore. But I always participate, so I try to make art every single day in the month of October. So it's gonna be fun. So what I wanted to do, and I might post it tomorrow, is I wanted to put up different polls on like both. I think I can do a poll on Facebook, and I think I can do a poll on Twitter. And I wanted to see what your guys' opinions were, because I wanted to at least have like maybe 1 or 2 prompts for my challenge that is from you guys who watch me and watch me paint brown cows and other things as well. And so yeah, be on the lookout on my social media, because you know I can't do polls on Instagram, so it won't show up on Instagram, but I can do it on Twitter. I can tweet about it, you know, as the kids say. And I can also do it on Facebook as well. So there'll be a couple places that you can put in your input. I thought that polls would be great because then you guys would kind of know the theme that I was sort of looking for. I don't ever really do a theme for Inktober because 31 days is a long time to do something consistently. In my attention span, I just know myself well enough to know that my attention span is just not that long. The queen of short attention span. And I don't want to get burned out because it is such a long time. So I try to do prompts that I like to do, that I would find challenging. And that's like, I get a chance to step out of my comfort zone. So, and do things I don't normally do. So dark themed, more creepy, not happy cows. Because like I'm such a happy, I view most of my paintings as being pretty happy. They're very happy in nature, because that's what I want to feel. But I also think it's good for an artist to kind of step outside of the box, and if they're usually very happy images, I like to see if I can do something more creepy. It doesn't normally work, but hey, the point is that I'm trying, and I think that's more important than anything else. So there's Pokeballs. And dad jokes. Hold on. Okay. I hate perforated lines. They're terrible. And a Pokeball. I almost thought, Mathesis, that you caught, like, I don't know, my brain doesn't know what a Galdade is, but I read it really fast, and I thought that you caught a Gatorade. So my brain was just like, it saw the beginning and the end and just skipped everything else. So, yes, remember everyone to vote. I will put that out tomorrow. If I don't get a whole lot of response, I may like keep putting up the polls. Just kind of gauge what people would like to see. So I like to have like 1 or 2 community sponsored prompts for Inktober. Speaking of Inktober, the first week of October, I will not be here. I will not be in my studio. My studio will be dark for a week. I will be out and about and traveling. So, yeah, I will miss you all. But I don't have any way to currently travel with my... I can't travel with Twitch yet. Maybe one day. I'm hoping. Maybe one day. So, but I wanted to give you guys all a heads up that I will be gone the first week of October. But I will stream on same days up until then, though. Almost caught an Ekans, which is snake, spelled backwards. I like Ekans because of that. Also, I love that Pokemon, literally that's their noises. So like when you meet a Pokemon in the wilds, like in the game, they say Ekans. It's so fun. I love it. So you know what kind of Pokemon they are because they say their name. Ladybug threw a Pokeball and caught a Mew. Caught a super rare Pokemon. And a very sad Pokemon. Oh man, I want to put my line work to this cow. I'll have to let it dry though first, but oh, it looks so cool with line work all over it. A big whoosh. This paper is like so much water. There's a ton of water. Hydrated cow is a happy cow. Anyone who's hydrated is usually pretty happy. When you are dehydrated, it's not so good, Cotton. Not so good at all. Hi, Ada. How are you, girly girl? Hey, Ada. Hey, sweet thing. How are you? You're not gonna let me pick you up, are you? She's like, no, my days of appearing on your stream are over. You fooled me once or twice, but not anymore. Mwahaha. Ada wants a raise. She does want a raise. She's like, I will not appear on stream unless I get a raise in food and I get my pooty box cleaned at least 3 times a day. That's the only time I will come on stream. Yeah, Ada's one of those cats where I think she would love it if I would clean her pooty box like on the hour, every hour. She loves clean clothes. She loves clean sheets. She likes it when, like, any human just steps out of the shower. She's super excited because she's like, you're clean. She's just really into being clean. So I don't think it's really her fault because when we first got her, she was farming livestock, as I call it. She was farming livestock really bad, and she was sick for a long time. And so I literally had to, like, see if the medication was working. So I had to clean her litter box, like, on the hour, every hour. It was very labor intensive, and I wouldn't highly recommend it. But she did get better because we were super diligent about making sure her pooty box was clean, making sure we were keeping track of the parasites that were happening in her body. And so she's totally healthy now. She just really loves clean litter boxes. So I think that's where her love of like everything clean is, because I kept her room immaculately clean just because I wanted to prevent her from having, because I think she went through that medication like 3 times before we finally got rid of the little boogers. Yeah. Ida, Ida. Ida. What you doing, Ida? Gonna bring me a toy? I'll throw it for you. She might bring me a toy. I don't know if she will. Those were not fun to... No, but it's better now. She's healthier now. And that's what's important. Okay. Alright, so what time is it? It is about almost 1:30. I think she's gorgeous too. Thank you, Lumos. I think she's really pretty. Alrighty, so what I need to do is I need to let this dry for just a smidgy before I start adding any more color to it, because I have some serious ripples going on here. It looks really great right now because it kind of adds to like the light and darks, but that wasn't my intention. I really want to add like the eye color and the nose color, but I don't want it to bleed into everything else. So we're gonna go on break. I'm gonna go walk around, stretch my legs a little bit. Hope you guys do as well. So let me find that break really quick. I don't normally use it very often, and I will be right back. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Ooh, as soon as I find my mic audio. Hold on. New be right back scene. Who dis? Hello. I couldn't stay away for too terribly long. Let me transition back over. Hello. Alrighty. Well, I think it's still drying, but I wandered around and then I was like, well, I'm coming back. So I'm back. Hello. I'm gonna drink not Pepsi or Coke. But since I'm not sponsored by anyone, I can drink whatever I want. I'm gonna switch us really quick. So I want to show you guys something. So I don't know if you can see it, but right about here-ish, there's a 7. I moved my camera in hopes that I could get a 7. Hey, buddy. Well, yeah, I just want to show you guys there's a 7. Hi, but oh, look at that yawn. A big old yawn. He's a good boy. In case you didn't know, 7's my boss. And he's usually in that position, asleep. Yeah. Yeah. You got any itchies? Oh boy. Give it a scratch. Oh yeah. Yep. There's a Ciara. It's a good boy. I love you. Where are you going? Oh, stretch. 7 doesn't need a raise. He likes being in the center of the attention. Okay. Alright. At some point I must return back to the art. Oh, that's not the art. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Right one. There we are. Hi, buddy. You gonna come up and say hi? Did I wake you up? I'm so sorry. Did you want to go back to your bed? Want to come back? Hey, buddy. Can I pick you up then? Or do you want up? Do you want up? Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. Yes, because everyone wants to see cat butt. You'll get to see cat butt here. Yeah. A 7. This stream is brought to you by 7. He does 7 things every day. Yeah, he does them really good. Oh, Skirchy Skirch. Oh, Skirchy Skirch, my sweet boy. Who's my sweet boy? My Sasa. I'm going to spend a little time love on the kitty cat. Yeah, who's a good boy? Is he Sasa? You comfy? I don't know how he's comfy. The arm of my chair like that. He's comfy though. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. Is he a good boy, huh? Make sure that I'm properly hairy. I cannot go anywhere without his kitty fur. He's a good boy. Do you think we can paint together? Huh? What do you think? Are you gonna hold on to that armrest? I'm really worried about you on that armrest. Don't fall, okay? You want me to scooch forward so you can sit behind me? Okay. It's just an awkward place to be. Can you sit? Okay, he finally sat. Alright, we're good. The paper is still really wet. Oh, and I got cat hair on my... There we go. But none of the pigmentation is coming off, so that's good. Sorry, the carbonation is talking to me. That's what I get for drinking LaCroix. Alright. Alright. Little bit of a drink. Got to love on a kitty cat. Let's make some gorgeous brown eyes. We know your eyes are green, buddy. Cows would look weird with green eyes, though. Yeah, what do you think? It would look weird with green eyes. Even blue eyes would be strange to me. I think cows just have beautiful, gorgeous, dark chocolate. There we go. I'll add eyelashes to it. What do you think, Sessa? You sitting and watching? Huh? You sitting and watching? Here. I'll give you a little skirch. Skirch. Take a pull away. Okay. Oh, I don't know. You missed it. I was loving on Sessa. 7 is joining me in the chair. Oh, no. Oh, ow. 7 left and pulled my little earbud right out of my ear. Whew. Yes, I was loving on the Sevs. Yeah. And now whap, that tail, man. Yeah, there's nothing worse than having your earbuds ripped out of your ear. You're like, oh, earbud is not designed to do that. All right, need to make wet nose. Wet nose. I need a little Payne's Gray, a little bit of green in there. Maybe just a smidge, a hint of that blue. Ooh, ooh, blue is powerful. Turns my gray into blue. Dad joke. Ew. Okay. I'm practicing for a bug eating contest. I've got butterflies in my stomach. Nummy. Ew. I would not eat a butterfly. I would not eat a moth either. I wouldn't think that they would be that tasty. I have eaten crickets though. They don't really taste like much. I don't think I've eaten anything else, but I've had crickets before. Would you do it for a Klondike bar? No, not butterflies. No. No, I think Klondike bars are at a reasonable price. You can't bribe me in that fashion. Flutter tummy. Oh, thank you, Lumos. I appreciate it. You're the sweetest. Glad you guys are enjoying my cow. I just realized. Sorry, got totally distracted. Thank you for liking my cow. I got distracted because I'm very close to the end of this particular watercolor block, and I've added so much water that the watercolor block has now lifted itself off of the backing of the packaging, basically. I was like, wow, that's okay. I knew I wanted to use a lot of water. That's why I'm using cold press and not hot press paper. So I'm gonna add a little bit of texture because cows' noses are bumpy. And I don't really want to lose a little bit of light. There we are. Later I'll go back in and I will fill in that white spot because the cow's nose is definitely like, it's all one unit. Excuse me. It has delicate folds, very, not the same shape, but like kind of like the same design as a dog's nose where everything is like interconnected and it changes depending on how you look at it. But yeah. Oh man, paper's still cold. I've reached that point in my painting where like I've added so much water, I really needed to let it dry before I start adding any kind of shadow color. Otherwise, I'm just gonna wash away all that cinnamon color I've been working on so hard. And I don't want to take it away with shadows. I want to like enhance it with shadows. So yeah, let's just chitty chat. Let's just take this opportunity to sit back, relax, and talk while we let artwork dry. Because I'm one of those weird watercolor people that I don't really believe in using hair blow dryers on my pieces, just because I just don't. I like letting things dry and taking its time. It won't take long. The paper is cold. There's no pigmentation coming up anymore. I just need the paper to not be cold anymore because that lets me know that like everything is dry. The pigment's dry, the paper is dry. It still may have some moisture, some humidity, but I can add more watercolor without lifting what I had put underneath it. So, oh, that's a divine bovine. I love the puns. They are fantastic. I like chatting. What is your favorite cow story? That's a good question. Favorite cow story. So I think the reason why I like cows so much is because in basically everywhere in the Southwest, in my opinion, so anywhere between Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Colorado, there's a lot of ranchers, and there is a lot of steers and cattle. And so my favorite thing was to always drive by and see all the cows, just top notch, right next to seeing horses in the pasture. So my favorite cow stories would have to be just doing long car trips, and every time I would see a cow, I would just be like, cows! They're cows! Cows over there! Did you see them? See them? There's cows. I'm very easily excited. I will do the same thing for snow too. I'll be like, snow! And I will try to find anyone and be like, did you see the snow? Yeah, I'm that person. So long car trips is fun with me because I will point out every single cow. I will also point out wind turbines because I really like wind turbines. Let's see, what else will I point out? Cows, horses, wind turbines. Oh man, my brain, I can see it. Brahms, that's the name of it. So when you're in Texas, outliers of Texas, and in Oklahoma, there's an ice cream and burger place called Brahms. If you've never been to one, I highly recommend it, just like Whataburger. But I will point out every Brahms sign to you because the first time I ever met my father-in-law, he wasn't my father-in-law then, he pointed out every single sign of Brahms, and it's a very distinctive shape. It literally is an ice cream cone. It's like it's got like the waffle cone, and I'm assuming it's pink. So I think it's like strawberry ice cream, and they serve bluebell ice cream, which is fantastic. It's very good ice cream. But yeah, I will point out every single sign because of my father-in-law. Because I got 9 hours in a car is a long time. And there's a lot of Brahms by the time you get like in the panhandle of Texas to Stillwater, Oklahoma. So yeah, I think that's why I like cows, is because I liked looking for them being in the car at any time on any kind of trip. So if you guys have any favorite cow stories, please feel free to share. I want to know. We had a friend that had a sweet cow named Daisy. She was like a big dog. Yes, I know. Daisy isn't around anymore, unfortunately, but Daisy was a sweetheart. She was also a sweet brown cow. She was more like beautiful desert colored cow. She was gorgeous. So sweet. Didn't care how you loved her. She just wanted to be loved. Such a good cow. Woo! It's dangerous to drive with me if there are wind turbines. Lady Boa, you and I can hang out. I like wind turbines. Rom's has amazing and cheap ice cream. Yes, yes they do. Drive or are you flying? I can't see cows from when I'm flying. I can see wind turbines depending on what altitude we're going, so I will try to see them if I can. If we're at flying altitude, like cruising speed, I can't see them. But I did spend one unfortunate plane ride where I could see wind turbines, and it was the longest plane ride ever. So I think the plane ride from Dallas, from DFW to Roswell, New Mexico is like, it's not that long. It's a very short flight. And for some reason, the plane was having a really hard time that particular time starting, which is always exciting to sit in a plane that won't start. And once we got her starting, for some reason, they could not get the door shut. And so the door was latched, but it wasn't sealed, so they couldn't fly at cruising altitude speed. So we had to fly like at the commercial level, so like where commercial airplanes would fly, that's the level of height we had to fly in, and it made that trip so long because it turned a short trip into like double the time. And I'm not kidding you, we were flying so slow I could watch wind turbines turn, and I was just like, oh my goodness, I just want to make it to DFW. Please let me just make it to DFW. I don't want this experience ever again. But I guess if they had opened the door to reseal it, they would have had to cancel the flight. They would have had to disembark all of us, take all the luggage out. So their solution was just to make us sit in the plane for double amount of the time. And I guess I was real lucky I had 2-hour layover in Dallas because it took us so long, I barely made my next flight. That was fun days. Fun times. Fun times. I remember the first time I showed Kat that you can make baby cows in Minecraft. Oh my gosh. Baby cows in Minecraft are so cute. They're so adorable. I love Minecraft, but the only thing that makes me sadder about Minecraft is that like you have to kill them. You have to kill the cows. Like there isn't really a good way to farm for books, and you need books so you can have an enchanting table. So you have to farm cows. I'm really good at killing cows in Minecraft, but I hate it. You could hear her heart melting. I know. I love making baby cows. They're so cute. Anyways, yes. I like cows. I like cows of all forms. I respect them. They're beautiful animals. They should be admired. And I'm very grateful for all the things they give us, like leather and beef and, milk and cheese. Oh my gosh, I love cheese. If anyone else loves cheese, please tell me your favorite type of cheese, because I'm a big cheese lover. Almost there. I love cheese so much. Before you tell me your favorite cheese, let's go to a dad joke. Cosmetic surgery used to be such a taboo subject. Now you can talk about Botox and nobody raises an eyebrow. Yuck, yuck. Hardy har har is right. I was sitting speaking of Botox, I still want to go back to the cheese, but speaking about Botox, I'm not sure why, but apparently at my dentist office, they offer Botox. And I'm not really sure why you would need to get a Botox procedure at a dentist office. I should have asked. Was really curious, but I didn't really get a good opportunity because my hygienist and I were like really seriously talking about flossing. I'm working really hard on it. You would think by the time you make it to your 30s, you would know how to floss on a daily basis, but I'm working really hard. I've been doing really good ever since I went. So I got totally distracted. I don't know why you would need Botox in a dentist office, but they were advertising for it. I don't know why. Oh, I'm so scared and I can't express it. I know. I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to use Botox. Kind of makes me nervous. Oh my gosh, I talk so much. So I just looked over and I realized that we're almost at 2 hours. And I'm like, should I just talk for the rest of the time? Or should I let you guys go? Probably should let you guys go. I really want to finish this cow. I love the cow. You'll have to let me know in Discord what your favorite cheese is, because I really want to know. I'll put it in the general topic, so if you want to let me know what your favorite cheese is, you can let me know there. Let me go through the closing ending announcements. So So, first announcement is that Minecraft is a ton of fun. I love Minecraft. I am 30 years old and I'm older than 30, but I'm in my 30s. And I love Minecraft. So, if you haven't tried it, I'd highly recommend it. If you can get past the blockiness, like if that doesn't make you motion sick, it is a blast. It's so much fun. You can be the farmer you always wanted to be. I love farming. Anything that has to do with farming, I'm there. I love farming video games. Probably way too much. Second off, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me this evening and hanging out with me and just chitty-chatting for the last little bit. I was waiting for my cow to dry, but she's just not quite there yet. And I want to make sure she's fun. So I'm going to let her dry and I'm going to keep adding to my fun cow. I'm really happy to have you guys with me on a Thursday where I just kind of relaxed and played. And I got to hang out with you wonderful folks. Got to hang out with my friends all evening. It was great. I will be streaming next week on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So at the usual time at 7:30. Monday will be Pokemon. Tuesday, I don't know. Thursday, I don't know either. We're gonna figure it out together. So yeah, thanks guys. I appreciate it. Thank you again for all the support. If you want to continue that support, be sure to hit that heart button if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. It really does help me out here on Twitch. So I love doing this and I like to continue to do this in the future. Also, Redbubble they were doing a sale. I don't know if it's passed already, but be sure to check out Redbubble for those good deals. Is there anything else I can think of? No? Other than just have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, have fun. If you have little critters in your home, be sure to give them lots of love. And I'll see you guys next week. So let's find that end card. Yeah. And boys, you're always welcome to play Minecraft with us as well. Just to let you guys know. So let me find that end card. Bloop. And let's bloop right over here. Bloop. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you.